battery in my charger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up? Yes, sir. Oh, no.
I'm going to
Maybe you go ball flute. You know that turn go flute under. So the man take it breakfast now. You travel. Covering 3 matches today. It is a day that promises to be an interesting one, as we're still yet to decide who qualifies from the zone. Of course, remember, the southern zones have seen 2 teams qualified, Oak Ladies and Summertex Ladies. However, it is still very tight here in the northern zone, as Ashtown Ladies still has the advantage, though, on top of the league table. But will need to win or draw in their next game to eventually pick one of the automatic slots for next season's premiership. Of course, the 4 start with All Stars Ladies up against Nasara Ladies. Remember, Nasara started on a brighter note, but had to drop points on the way and occupied the 4th position on the league table with 4 points. A win today may actually revive their hopes of qualifying to the Premier League, and their last game is against rivals Pelpia Ladies on Saturday. Later on in the day, we have Ashtown coming up against Bolga Sharp Arrows, and the big game today that may take all the, of course, the calculation is Candy Soccer Lady against that is Pelpia Ladies. This match will be at 3 p.m. and will be coming your way with all the matches live on the Ghana Football Association Facebook, and of course YouTube pages as well. So for starters, let's look at the lineups for the 2 sides. We have Lubaba Abu imposed for Wa All Stars Ladies Angelina, and we have Aisha to Maskurat Yusuf, Naila Fuseni, Ernestina, Rahina to Salifu, Mariam Abu, Victoria Francis, Azina to Seidu, and Vida as the starters for the home side. Of course, they are the host team. I must say we are in the western, upper west region of Ghana, and precisely Wa Latifa, Zakaria, Rukaya Yusuf, Elizabeth Abukari, Ruhia Mohammed, Baraka Idrisu, Latifa Fuseni, Rashida Yahya, Huzaifa Abdullah, Anifa Mahama, Rashida Fatawu, and Frida Anya are the starters for Nasara Ladies. So 3 changes made by that is Michael Garba in the last encounter they had, which they lost by 3-1 to Ashtown Ladies. That really dented their aspirations of making it to the Premier League for the first time in 3 attempts. However, they are back here to see if they can revive that hope of making it to the Premiership. It's the 3rd time they are trying to see if they can qualify to the Championship proper. Let's see what happens here. Our referee today is Bodua Lovia, and she's assisted on the lines by Mohamed Abdurrahman, Sakina Nasara, and Isa Fatima, with our 4th referee being Vida Yenube. And so we are on the way here at the BK Adama Sports Arena for the opening match of the 4 of the Women's Zonal Championship. And it is Nasara Ladies who are playing from right to left from commentary position. So the first throw-in of the game going the way of Nasara Ladies, and it is once again the little girl Elizabeth Abukari. She's been splendid at the right fullback for Nasara Ladies all this while. Huzefa with the first try, and goalkeeper grabs that one. So after failing to raise a team for their first game of the competition, of course, All Stars managed to get 9 players for their second match, and their 3rd game they had 11 plus some 7 on the bench. Today they have 11 plus about 4 on the bench, and that is a struggling team we're talking about. Nonetheless, they want to keep the game running. They want to keep their opponents Palpia 9-0. So it's in just under 4 minutes of action, and it is Huzaifa who scores but clashes with the goalkeeper there. Huzaifa Abdullah registered the first goal of this match for Nasara Ladies. However, Hill actually caught the goalkeeper, and so seems to be in some sort of pain. So temporary hold up here as goalkeeper will be treated on. So it's a good start for Nasara Ladies. Definitely looking forward to reviving their hopes. A win today will put them on level with Candy Soccer before their game against Pelpia Ladies later on today. So game resumes, and it is Huzaifa Abdullahi who opens the floodgates in 2 minutes of play here. So it's the 21st goal that All Stars have conceded in this competition. Very bad record for them. Long through the Ruhia is back on the starting lineup, I must say, after dropping to the bench in their last defeat to Ashtown Ladies. And Doris Nan, offside, also dropping to the bench with Rashida Yahya drafted into the center of the pitch, or the midfield for Nasara Ladies. It's a free kick just outside the center circle in the area of All Stars. A long ball there into the area of Nasara. Ball returned, but while All Stars will pick the pieces together, running for the ball is Elizabeth. She gets to it, tries her luck, finds her colleague Latifa Fuseni looking for space in midfield. Baraka Idrisu dispossess of the ball, and it is offside. The flag is up. Azinat Sedu was caught there by Sakina Nasara, the line one. Kick effected, and it is an opportunity. Goalkeeper coming to herself, but got it right there. It is All Stars who tears away, trying to look for a game there. Goalkeeper from the other side, Latifa, also coming out to clear the ball there. Angelina missing the ball there, and it is an opportunity for Nasara Ladies, but Ruhia is flagged offside. Ball will be positioned well by Angelina. Sensing one. Ball return by the defense of Nasara, and Rashida chasing for the ball is Ruhia. An opportunity, and still goalkeeper. Grabbed the ball, however, it got the hand of Ruhia, and referee saw that to be an infringement inside the penalty box of All Stars Ladies. Ruhia today has been pushed forward by Michael Garaba to attack more from the left. Ladies. Free kick to All Stars. A big boot there. Ball flicked back. And goalkeeper wouldn't have much problem with that. Throw into Nasara Ladies right in front of me in commentary position. Rashida with that throw trying to locate Ruhia. An opportunity for Barkisu. Hitting the ball against an opponent. Returned by Baraka Idrisu. Rashida trying to look for space in the penalty box. Huzaifa Barkisu still battling for the ball. Huzaifa gets up, finds the captain of the side, Rukaya Latifa. Huzaifa with a cross to the penalty box. An opportunity. And ball header still dangerous to poise, and finally it will be cleared. Ruhia flicks that one, trying to locate Huzaifa, the goal scorer. Huzaifa definitely comes in with a cross, and ball had a side netting. That was dangerously getting into the net, but the defender was there to head the ball for a corner kick. That was a nice cross there by Huzaifa, and ball sent into the penalty box once again. Elizabeth tries her luck from distance, but over the bar the ball goes for a goal kick to All Stars Ladies. Nice clearance there. Rashida in an attempt to get the ball off her marker. Draws back, a chase for the ball, and this one is goalkeeper's. Ball headed back by Baraka Idrisu. An opportunity for Rashida to move dangerously. And was impeded there. The referee didn't see anything wrong with that. That should be a foul on Rashida Fatau. She had gone past the two defenders, but was stopped there from making any further movement up front. So in her absence, it is Ruhia who probably want to direct the ball. On target as she positions it. It's a sunny morning here at the BK Adama Sports Complex in Wa for the fourth day of the Women's Zonal Championship. Ruhia Mohammed looking to curl one inside. She does so perfectly, and a push there, but ball eludes everybody in the penalty box and then goes out of play for a goal kick to Wa All Stars ladies. Ball sent in, returned by Latifa for Nasara ladies. Who picks this one? Ruhia impeded. Referee say play must continue. Josefa will pick that loose ball, tries to cut in, and she's been stopped there. Referee whistles for an infringement. Rahina to Salifu, the culprit here, as she tries to stop Josefa from making any dangerous attack into the penalty box. However, it's still going to be very difficult for them to defend this one, as the smallets amongst them, Elizabeth Abukari, chooses herself to effect this free kick 25 yards from goal area. Baraka Idris will give her support, and it is over the bar. Goal kick to All Stars ladies. Rashida, that huge lob there, but the ball is out of play, and it's a throw into All Stars ladies. Throw in effected. The return one from All Stars goes out of play, and it is Nasara who want to attack. Ruhia trying to locate Latifa. Couldn't find Latifa. Josefa intercept that one. Ball headed by the defense of All Stars. Ruhia picks that one. Looks back, finds Latifa. Latifa trying to locate Elizabeth. From the right wing of attack, looks forward and sends in a lucky one, and the ball. Assistant referee Issa Fatima had her flag up for offside against Ruhia. So infringement taken, and ball headed back by Ruhia. A powerful header there by Rashida. A miss kick. Naila Fuseni, after tumbling with the ball, decides to clear it to touch for a throw into Nasara ladies. To be affected by Rashida Yahya. A long throw there. The captain of the side, Rukaya Yusuf, with the big boots there. That definitely will go out of play for a goal kick. Ruhia. Latifa. Josefa, and that lacks direction. Garba not happy with the performance so far from his side. Seems to be creating some few chances here, but not utilizing them. And the reasons why he's shouting on top of his voice just to alert the ladies they are not actually doing the right things. Yes, though she has registered the first goal here, but has also wasted some few chances. And Ruhia stops Muskurat Yusuf, and referee Bodua Lovia whistles for an infringement to the home side. A long searching ball into the center circle, ball return flicked by Ruhia and is impeded there by the same person who had actually given a foul just a while ago. Seems to be a retaliation, but an opportunity to strike from distance. Goalkeeper picks this one. Latifa, Josefa, and there was nobody there. Plenty of space in the penalty area. Anytime Nasara is making an incursion into the opposition's penalty box, but advances are not that threatening as nobody. None of the strikers trying to get into the penalty box to really get hands off the balls and at least try to score. So far, the defense of Nasara have not been troubled at all. They seems to be playing the ball in the half of their opponent. Ball stopped there. Latifa. Nice play. 1-2 from Nasara. Finally, it is Muskurat. And Muskurat falls in the process, but the referee sees that to be a clearance and through to Nasara ladies. Elizabeth with a long one, a chance there, and ball headed against the post. Assistant referee had flagged offside though, but that was a missed opportunity by Nasara ladies. The goalkeeper was completely beaten after miscalculating that cross from Elizabeth. It should have been 2 for Nasara. Rashida once again threatening to register her first goal of the competition. For like I said, she has been drafted forward today because the coach decides and knows that her opponent might not be that too huge to trouble at the back. She's a good defender. Ball still in play. Rashida trying to pick that one up. She falls in the process, and referee Badua Lovia will award a free kick to All Stars ladies. Muskurat Yusuf, not the best of kick, but Nasara will pick the loose ball once again. Josefa gives it away with Rashida trying to recover. Ball kick to touch for a throw in. Rashida with a throw. Ball headed back. Latifa returned. Ball in the center circle cleared by Nasara ladies. Rukaya. Rashida trying to look up to that effort in an attempt to dribble pass. Mariama Abu couldn't find her way past Rashida. Throw into Nasara Ladies. Miss ball there. Rashida will intervene. Leaves the ball, an opportunity for Josefa. Josefa tears away, and there she goes again. And the ball, goalkeeper tries her best. Kicking the ball against Josefa. That's really lacked direction there. The defense were caught ball watching, and Josefa with her pace nearly drove that one into the net. A shot there from distance. Goalkeeper, saved the situation, but of course the second one is calmly collected. The ball was strike goalward from a mid-range, but the efforts not that powerful to trouble goalkeeper Lubaba Abu. Rashida stops that one, trying to locate it. Ball still in play, a chase for the ball. And the goalkeeper, and nice turn there. Foul to Nasara Ladies. Lovia Bodua will call the player in question, Rahina to Salifu. Caution her for that tackle verbally. She might not be lucky the second time. Ruhia, an opportunity. It is, and Josefa once again caught in the offside web. So 28 minutes of action gone here at the BK Adama Sports Arena. It is Nasara Ladies 1, All Stars Ladies 0 in the 4 of the Women's Zonal Championship. Ball headed down by Elizabeth, the shortest on the pitch today. Goalkeeper calls for the ball, but still out of her reach. Elizabeth goes back to intercept the ball. Latifa trying to beat her marker, but she finds speed. Ball launched in, stopped there in the center circle by Rahina 2 trying to locate Mariam Abu for All Stars. Mariam Abu and apologizes for wasting that opportunity. Completely out of target. Latifa battling it out there in midfield, trying to win all the 50-50 balls for Nasara Ladies. Throw-in effected. Rukaya picks that one, trying to initiate an attack. Goalkeeper comes out of her territory, stops the ball and beats Josefa. Very confident there. She knew she couldn't have handled the ball because it was totally out of her territory, but had the confidence to beat the approaching player. Quick through the ball return. Center circle. Action there. Ball launched in. And an infringement will be given to All Stars ladies. And it's 30 minutes gone here, so the opportunity will be given to the two sides to rush to the touchline to take some water and also use that as an opportunity to receive instructions from the technical teams. So any moment from now, we will get back to the pitch to continue proceedings. As time allocated for the water break is over. So All Stars ladies will restart the game with a free kick. Just a few meters away from the kickoff spot, and it is a long shot there, bounces in front of the goalkeeper, and she confidently collects that one. Balloons the ball into the area of All Stars. Ball headed by Angelina, and she wins a throw in there after a battle with Huzaifa. She allows Muskurat Yusuf to effect the throw. Rashida was trying to get the ball past Maka. It is Barakat. An opportunity for Huzaifa, who is there to connect that one. Oh! What a miss by Ruhia Mohammed. I'm pretty sure Emmanuel will have just tapped in coolly. If he got this opportunity. That is a wasted one there, but that was a glorious chance for Nasara to increase the tally, but still in the area, but cleared. Throw into Nasara ladies. Barakat. She's brought down, and the referee, Bodua Lovia, raises the hand for an infringement to Nasara ladies. Rashida Fatau Looks up to effect that one. She comes in with a curling cross. Ball headed by the defense. It's still dangerous to poise. An opportunity for goalkeeper. She hurts herself in that process. And the referee will call for medical attention. Seems to have twisted the leg. So temporary hold up here, and it is still 1-0 for Nasara Ladies. Goal scored in the second minute by Huzaifa Abdullahi to put Nasara in the driving seat at this moment. Later on, we will have Bolga Sharp Arrows coming up against Ashtown, and that game could decide one of the spots here in the Northern Zone. Ashtown, remember, are leading by 9 points after winning their first 3 games, and this definitely is going to be huge for them in their bid to return to the top flight of women football in Ghana. They have managed to brush aside 2 contenders in Pelpia and Nasara Ladies, all from Tamale, and looking to crown it off with a win against a very stubborn Bolga Sharp Arrow side, who though are yet to win any of the 3 matches, but have troubled any opponent that has come their way. We're still waiting for a medical clearance to continue the game. The goalkeeper is up on her feet, likely for the home side. So that ball taken, and she balloons one into the Nasara territory. Ball return. Baraka trying to locate Rashida. She finds her. Rashida looks up, trying to clear one. She beats her marker, and she's been stopped there with her hand. Elizabeth brushing the face of Rashida with her hand. Aisha too. So it's a free kick to Nasara Ladies. And it's Ada Rashida who will effect this one. Probably will look forward to trying her luck from that position. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players of Nasara Ladies in the penalty box, all looking for an opportunity to pounce on any loose ball. But let's see, Rashida comes in with a curling one, and then missing the post by inches. Goal kick to All Stars Ladies. Kick effected, not far from their own territory. And a missed kick there by Naila Fuseni. Hurts herself in the process. This one, the Ashantis will say Ampahu, Ampahu. So Naila clearly called for medical checkup. She seems to be fine, though. She will have to hobble off the pitch and see if she will bounce back to continue. No changes so far to the too tight dead ball advantage. Nasara ladies. Baraka nearly gave the ball away. Rukaya will pick it, trying to locate Ruhia at the other side of the pitch. Nice one there by Ruhia. Sensing a lucky cross, and Rashida is the offside. Flag is up. The offside flag is raised against Nasara Ladies Huzaifa again. And for the sieve time, she's been caught in that position. Wasted a few chances that probably would have given them a commanding lead here. But a slender one without any threat from their opponent gives them the advantage. Latifa picks the ball in the center circle, trying to launch one. She is looking for an opportunity to get Ruia, but the ball deflects towards the penalty box, and goalkeeper picks it beautifully. She balloons one not far. Ball headed back. Rashida trying to pick it. She does so nicely. Looking for her namesake at the other side, and she finds her. She cuts into the penalty box, and she's been stopped there. Ball cleared to touch for a throw-in. Throw-in to Nasara Ladies. And a missed kick by Aishetu. Naila, this time trying to locate Ernestina, but Elizabeth definitely will not be troubled there. She kicks the ball against Ernestina, still ball in play, and the All Stars will win a throw. We have exhausted the 45 minutes and we'll be doing 2 minutes of additional time. And a free kick at a very advantage position for All Stars Ladies. It is still Nasara Ladies leading by a goal to nil. First attempt from distance and a shot there was going out of play. Goal kick quickly taken, and so we are doing 2 minutes of additional time here. Elizabeth trying to locate Ruhia, finds a ball launched in, and it is Huzaifa. Kick taken. Ball returned by Rukaya. Chested down by Muskrat. And throw into Nasara Ladies. And Baraka will handle the ball. Referee Bodua Lovia whistles that for All Stars Ladies. "21 goals conceded so far in 3 games. Conceded 11 in their first game, 9 in their second game, and for now have conceded 1 in 45 minutes of play here. Naila with a kick. Baraka will pick that one for Nasara Ladies. Ball eludes 3 players in the center circle. Rashida to Rashida. And Aisha too will kick the ball to touch for a throw into Nasara Ladies. Baraka. Nice turn by Rukaya. A shot and opportunity to go! It is the captain for Nasara Lady who makes it to Rukaya Yusuf with a thunderbolt and straight on target at the back of the net for the second goal for Nasara Ladies. Just on the stroke of the first half. And there goes the referee's whistle for the end of the first department of this encounter. And it's Nasara Ladies who likely got their second just in added time of the first half. What a shot from Rukaya Yusuf, straight into the net for Nasara Ladies' second goal. The players will walk into the tunnel for 15 minutes rest and will return for the next 45 minutes.
Yesterday we showed them we are European champions before we still. How can this one? How can that? Yo, what a boy. I think that Guru boy. Tell him my brother people shall Bongo Beer. But I can't work. You know what? Mama loga ya mama. Amutu banga bon.
Even fashion. People walk here. So in Naya, you buy your Macama about sharing for report.
So far, so good. Right. Yeah, under 9.5. How much under 9.5? Voilà. Aware. You know, 0.5. Tell them.
Yeah, that is an idea.
Imagine I 0.5. Tell them.
That is an idea that
You want it under more than 10. Work over more than 10.
Hey.
All right, so welcome back to the second half of this encounter. between Nasara ladies and All Stars ladies. We are back with still Natara holding on to the 2 goals they scored in the first half. The first goal coming in the 2nd minute of the game, and the second goal on the 2nd minute of added time. An opportunity for Elizabeth to strike. She goes into the penalty box. Sansinadro! What a save! What a save from the goalkeeper just before. I was just talking about the goals and nearly got another one for Nasara ladies. That was a superb round there by the shortest player on the pitch, I must say. Elizabeth. Cross sent in, ball headed out of touch for a goal kick to All Stars ladies. Well, you don't have to go away. We have an exciting game coming up right after this. Rushtown looking to cement their place in the Premiership as they entertain Sharp Arrows from Bolga. Ruhia with an opportunity. Still dangerous point. Josefa. And that is a foul to All Stars ladies. Temporary hold up here at Rahina to Salifu. Seems to hurt herself in trying to block the ball. And her signal was clear. She needed some attention. So that would have been the best of start for Nasara ladies. Just right after the kickoff, the second half, Elizabeth got a straight attack on the right wing. Her lofted cross into the goal area was clearly saved by the goalkeeper. And the resulting corner headed away. Game resumes, and it is Rashida trying to find Josefa at the other side, and Josefa tears away, but she's been stopped there by Rahina to Salifu. It was Angelina who actually got injured, but she's back on the pitch. Rashida was trying to flick the throw, but couldn't get the head to the ball. Rukaya Yusuf with the ball now, trying to locate Elizabeth. Lizzie, she scored. And that was a kick there by Ernestina Dabiena. Ball sent in. Return, but it is Rukaya who picks that one. Rashida, the two Rashidas sharing, and then of course that would have been a nice goal there. A nice cross from Rashida Fatau, and Ruhia Mohammed couldn't direct that header on target. So goal kick to All Stars ladies. It's 22 they have conceded so far in the competition. Baraka with a header. Vida for All Stars trying to locate Mariam Abu. Abu is dispossessed of the ball. Ranifa Mahama can get to it as the ball rolls to touch for a throw into All Stars ladies. Throwing to be affected by Naila Fuseni. Naila and Azinat Seydou's shot just off target. Nice turn, and Araka impeded the referee right on spot. Once again, issue a warning to Rahina Salifu. She seems to be very tough on her opponents. So Anifa trying to cause some trouble in the area of All Stars. It is Josefa finds Ruhia. Ruhia stops the ball, trying to turn. It is Ruhia who sends in a lucky one. Ball stop there. Still dangerous points, but finally cleared by Rahina. Throw into Nasara Ladies. Elizabeth with the ball. Ball flicked. And dangerous points. A goal! It's Rashida who gets a final touch and straight into the net for a third goal. And looking for more. They want the gap. They want to get the ball restarted early for more goals. So it is Nasara who continue to roar here with more goals. One in the second half. So Nasara Ladies putting themselves in commanding lead at the moment. I said Rashida definitely looking for an opportunity to strike, and she has registered her first goal of the competition. Has been playing at left fullback for Nasara in the first 3 games due to the oppositions they have faced. But today, knowing that while All Stars Ladies will not trouble them that much, decided to push her forward, and she is doing quite well. She's gotten her first goal of the competition, and that should be a penalty. That should be a penalty. Penalty to Nasara Ladies. And Huzaifa has been handed the ball by Baraka to register her second goal from the spot kick. It is a penalty to Nasara Ladies. Definitely the second half looking so good for Nasara Ladies. And already the players encroaching the penalty box when the ball had not been kicked. It's Josefa who comes in and over the bar. The goalkeeper didn't move, but the ball lacking direction. From that yard, Josefa couldn't get her second goal. Anifa trying to police the ball for Latifa to grab that one. She does that nicely. Balloons one to the center circle. Her namesake will pick that ball up. Very short in the middle of the park, but very troublesome. Indeed, she is on the ball now. Finds Baraka. Baraka sends in one. And the goalkeeper will have no trouble at all collecting that one. She balloons one into the area. Rashida finds Baraka. Baraka looks up, trying to locate Josefa. Josefa and Rashida Fatau, the goal scorer, is in an offside position. Michael not quite happy. They need to cool the tempo now in commanding lead, have to demonstrate their talent. The turf probably not so friendly to the players. However, it is time for them to possess the ball, link up play, and let's see what happens. That is where the beautiful goals will be scored from. Concerns were raised about the nature of this pitch. However, the Ghanaians will continue to manage situations like this. And that is exactly what we're doing here to ensure we get quality from players when they get the best facilities. There is a clearance by Latifa. Angelina confronted there by Ruhia. Angelina, however, wins the tussle, and that was a throw to All Stars ladies. The referee probably might have signaled for a free kick because Baraka had kicked the ball, but she was hacked down. Nonetheless, the assistant referee, Nasara, thinks that it is otherwise. Back to sender, they say. Ball sent back to the All Stars area by their own player. Rashida Rahinatu for All Stars. And that is a block there. Free kick taken quickly. Rashida to her namesake, who sends in a cross ball, stopped there by Angelina. It is Latifa who picks that loose ball, finds Josefa. Josefa trying to locate Rashida, but couldn't find her as the defense will clear their lines. Anifa is there. Anifa sends one, locates Rashida. Rashida is dispossessed of the ball, and it is Azinat. Azinat always directing the ball to where she is going, and they call it stomach direction. All her efforts, of course, so far, 4 of them yet to get on target. A long boot by Anifa. A chase for the ball, and it is Ruhia who has declared. Ruhia stole an opportunity for Josefa. Goal! Finally, she's gotten the second goal after missing the penalty. But that was a nice counter-attacking play. Counter-attacking play, I must say. And it is Ruhia who assisted Josefa to make it 4 for Nasara ladies. So Nasara ladies have 4 in the basket of the home side, and is almost 60 minutes. The goal came in the 59-minute opportunity again for Rashida. She comes in with a goal. The ball flashing the post. That definitely would have been a hat-trick for Josefa. But this time, the crossbar saving the situation for All Stars ladies. So we will see the first substitution of the game going the way of All Stars ladies. Rahinatu is there to stop that one. Still wasting some time, hitting the ball, and it's a corner kick to Nasara ladies, who are looking for more goals here. Corner kick to Nasara ladies. Ball sent in, a lucky one. It's a goal! Free-headed by Josefa, and she's gotten a hat-trick. And it is 5 for Nasara ladies. It's goal harvest in the second half. In just under 3 minutes, we have 2 goals for Nasara ladies. And the substitution will be effected. Salima to Kobile is coming on for Azinat Seidu, who hasn't actually quite impressed. Let's see what changes she brings on board. But it is 5 for Nasara ladies, and it's Josefa who has a hat-trick today. Nasara ladies definitely will not stop attacking their opponents. They're looking for more. There is that belief that they can add more goals. It is Elizabeth who loses control of the ball. Anifa will chase for it, trying to police it. She gets to the ball with the left foot. Not the best of kick from her, of course, on her favorite foot, I must say. Throw into All Stars. And a missed kick, an opportunity, and a call for penalty for an infringement. Of course, a temporary hold up, I must say. So in just 3 games, while All Stars ladies have conceded 25 goals. Because the second half is still on. The expectations are that we may see more goals from Nasara ladies as they won't stop attacking, still keeping on to the style from Michael Garaba. She attack from the flanks and create more space in the middle. And Josefa has been exploring that while she is on her trick this morning. Elizabeth is back on her feet. And of course, the two players all ready to continue. The home fans were calling for a penalty, and I'm sure they would have jubilated if they had gotten that and probably score, because the yet to actually score in the last two games. This is the third game. Remember, they couldn't honor their first game because they were unable to raise a team. Game resumes. Yes. An opportunity, goalkeeper coolly collects that. So the second game of the day will come off around 10:30 a.m. with Ashtown looking to cement their position in the Premier League. Of course, with an automatic qualification. Nasara ladies will come on with their own substitutions. So 3 substitutions at a go for Nasara ladies. Let's see the players coming off. Stella Gab is one of those coming. Rukaya Abdul Karim and Mata Musa are the 3 players who are coming on for Nasara ladies. So let's see those coming out. Baraka is one of those players coming out in 7. Baraka Idrisu. The hat-trick lady will be rested. So All Stars ladies also making a substitution, and of course remember it is number 3 Zinatu Sita who is on, and she's taking the position of Ernestina Dabiena. So Barakat, Ruhia and Huzefa are those who have been sacrificed for Nasara ladies as they continue to search for more goals in this competition. Ball flicked back by the substitute. Elizabeth sensing a lucky one. An opportunity for Barakat. Rashida Mase. Rashida trying to get the ball back to play, and it goes out of touch for a goal kick to All Stars ladies. Rahinatu. Long boots there. A chase for the ball is Anifa. Anifa turns beautifully. It's still Anifa. Finds Latifa, who miscontrols But she gets the ball back to Elizabeth. Elizabeth trying to locate Rukaya. Rukaya back to Elizabeth. Can she get to the ball? And it is Tassel there finally. Scratch clears a line for a corner kick to Nasara Ladies. A short one taking Elizabeth, trying to turn. And first touch for Mata. The goalkeeper had it all covered. Goal kick to All Stars Ladies, who are down by 5-0 here in game 1 of the Northern Zonal Championship. Rashida, of course, once again it is Rahina to always there to intervene in difficult situations. A quick throw. Latifa trying to stop her opponent from getting to the ball, but she wins a throw in there. Rashida finds Latifa. Back to Rashida. Latifa carries the ball, locates Rukaya. Rukaya sends one, and goalkeeper with a save there, a rebound, and it is a goal. The rebound is back in the net, and it is Nasara Ladies 6, All Stars Ladies 0. And the place is quiet, totally quiet. Continue to concede goals. Goalkeeper this time clears her line. Another danger was looming. Nasara Ladies trying to threaten more. Ball back in play and flash in the face of post. That will have been the 7th goal. So Rukaya on the score sheet for Nasara Ladies. It is 6 goals for Nasara Ladies, none for the home side All Stars in the first game of day 4 here at the BK Adama Sports Complex. Goal kick taken, and ball will be allowed to roll to touch for a throw in. Elizabeth trying to pick that one, finds the substitute Mata. Miss kick there by Zina to Sita, but Angelina with a return one, and we will have another water break. Another water break for the players to Coach, how does that actually motivate other women who are here to be in the game? That should be the question. Last season they got a champion here, and they qualified into the Premier League in Bulgaria in the promotional playoffs. However, they couldn't maintain their status in the Women's Premier League and got relegated. So, Sung Shining Ladies definitely, of course, rest assured they will work on the clock and bounce back next season. Administrators of the club right in front of me in commentary position. Temporary hold up here as medical team will be called to check on Mushkurat Yusuf. So the substitution will be effected, and it is Rabia to Abubakari who replaces Victoria Francis. Rabia to comes on for Victoria, and more substitutions will come the way of Nasara Ladies as two players. It is the goal scorer who trying to locate Rashida, and Rashida wins a corner kick for Nasara Ladies. So Samira to Amadou is one of the two players who will be coming on. Corner kick taken and side netting it goes for a goal kick to All Stars Ladies. So we will have the substitutions now. And it is Rashida and Elizabeth who probably will be coming out. So Barchisu Sulemana and Samira to Amadou are on for Elizabeth and Rashida. The right and left foot backs have been sacrificed, and Latifa is still in the game, always troubling her opponents in midfield. Rukaya finds Rashida. Barchisu's first touch of the ball, and Rahina to miss kick there. Rashida or Barchisu will kick the ball against her for a corner kick. She was looking for an opportunity to deliver a low pass into the box, and the ball was intercepted. So the signal gone for a corner kick to be taken. Danger one looming, and the ball cleared on the line. There's still dangerous points finally. It is the substitute Samira to ball kicked against the defense. Still dangerous points, and finally Naila will kick that one to touch. Of course, ball was still in play, and goalkeeper will get the return one. Very slow there. No trouble at all for Nasara because the ball is played in the half of an opportunity and offside flag is up. So another golden opportunity blown away by Nasara ladies, but they still have 6 goals in the basket of All Stars ladies. And the 1-2 play displayed here by Nasara. And that was a miss kick. By Samira too. Wondering where the location of the ball will have been by now. And she's smiling. Mushkrat seems to be in some sort of trouble. But game resumes. And that is a throw to All Stars ladies. 80 minutes of action gone here at the BK Adama Sports Center in Wa. It's Nasara ladies 6, All Stars ladies 0. Of course, they have done quite well. They conceded 11 goals in their second game. Then that was reduced to 9 2 days ago, and they are down by 6 goals. So the number keeps on reducing, and probably will concede less again in their last game against Sharp Arrows. An opportunity, and goalkeeper grabs that one. Ball straight to her. Barichisu. Mata trying to find, and Rukaya caught in the offside web by the assistant referee one, Sakina Nasara. Rahina too with a kick there. Ball headed by Barichisu. Confusion there as All Stars would take advantage of that mishap at the back there. And a sliding tackle, goalkeeper trying to pick that one. And it's a corner kick. It's the first corner kick in the second half for the home side. They had one in the first half, meaning they really haven't troubled their opponent. The goalkeeper has completely been in a holiday. Corner kick taken, and this is off target. Referee will stop the ball for a player to be attended to. So the National Ambulance medics will be called. So the substitute will be helped off the pitch by the National Ambulance officials. Game resumes. Ball flicked, a chase for it. It's Nasara ladies looking for another opportunity to strike. And a shot there. Straight into the waiting arms of goalkeeper Lubaba. Throw in this time to All Stars ladies. Rahina to once again there to deal with the situation. All Stars playing with 10 players at the moment. Of course, the players back on the pitch. An opportunity for All Stars. The substitute, well blocked there. And it's Latifa who clear. Rashida now playing at the right fullback. Foul to the home side. We are still looking for answers to at least get their first goal of the competition. 26 goals conceded so far in the competition. So throw into All Stars ladies. Another throw, gradually pinning their opponents to their own half. And the first time in the second half, All Stars probably will be making a bigger threat. Ball finally cleared out of danger, Nasara ladies. And the attack is halted there. So we are doing 3 minutes of additional time. An opportunity, and the flag is up for offside. So we are doing 3 minutes of added time. Nasara ladies just in commanding lead. 6 goals to nothing against All Stars ladies. Ball flicked back. Returned in the center circle by Muskrat. Rashida with a clearance for Nasara ladies. Throw into the home side. Mata Latifa. Nice turn. Ball sent in. an opportunity to make it 7, and it is Rukaya. Rukaya on hand, and that was a feeble one. That was a feeble one that definitely was not going to trouble Lubaba, imposed for All Stars. Latifa with that return ball. Mata tears away an opportunity, and over the bar the ball goes. Samira too, in the last minute, has created some decent chance, golden opportunities, and they have been blown away. It is Nasara again, trying to threaten, but they have been stopped there. Anifa, Mariam, and that intervention goes out of play for a throw in. Barchisu will affect that for Nasara ladies. The referee looks at her watch. Any moment from now, the whistle will go, and there goes the referee's whistle for the end of this game. It is the first game of day 4 of the Women's Zonal Championship here at the BK Adama Sports Complex in Wa. It is full-time, Nasara ladies 6, All Stars ladies 0. My name is Sam Mubarak. Don't go away. In the next 30 minutes, we'll be back with the second game of the day between Ashtown ladies and Bolga Sharp Arrows. Remember, Ashtown ladies definitely will have the ticket to the Premiership with a win or a draw in this match.